after me. I gotta hide. I gotta find somewhere to hide. Somewhere to hide. Hey guys, I know it's been some time since I've posted. Sorry. I wasn't quite put in YouTube jail. I did get my first warning though. So even though they've been posted for about a year, I guess YouTube finally decided they weren't quite fans of the AR build series. I guess I showed a little too much. I don't know. You don't get a straight answer for this sort of thing. They just pulled down the video. And so I pulled down the other two just to be safe. I believe what you will. I'm just here for fun. I'm not here to start wars with YouTube. I knew starting this that guns were an iffy subject for them. And obviously building one was even iffier. So even though I didn't show all the steps, even though it was just this and that, it didn't sit right with them, so they pulled it down. And we're just gonna change up that segment. So back to the workbench is still gonna go on. I just guess I won't physically show the building. I'll just tell you which pieces I have added since our last update, because I don't know, I started building it with y'all. I'd like to continue doing so. Just I won't build it with y'all. I'll keep you posted. But that's part of the reason why I've been gone so long, is because the last video I filmed was adding more to the AR. So I obviously didn't want to post it, considering I got my slap on the wrist, and the next one will result in a strike, and I don't feel like getting a strike because I enjoy this and I want to keep it up. So, quick recap, since the videos no longer exist. Today I'm finally going to start on a project almost 5 years in the making. So a coworker of mine who became a close friend of mine, who became a roommate of mine, who honestly is like a brother to me at this point, bought me this as a wedding present. My first AR. Some assembly required. So I finally started getting pieces, putting together piece by piece. In the first episode, we put on the magazine catch. So for my parts kit, I went with just a springs and pins kit. Again, just so I can get more customization. And for that, I went with CMMG. I think it's literally just called, yeah, their lower pins and springs kit. I got it straight from their website. Simple, easy, quick. And then for the focus of today's video, the mag catch, I once again went with CMMG. They had a left-handed mag catch, or supposed to be ambidextrous, which I thought was kind of neat. I am right-handed, so it doesn't really matter, but who knows, maybe my right hand's busy and my left hand will need to release the magazine. You never know. So I went with that. And then finally, for the actual button itself, I went with the Odinworks, what do they call it? The XMR, Extended Magazine Release. I just honestly picked it because I thought it looked cool. And I got it in orange, my favorite color. And yeah, it's purely aesthetic, which, to be honest, will probably be my primary decision-making factor in this entire build. In the next episode, we put on the trigger guard, and that is our trigger guard. For this, I went with the Strike Industries BTG Cobra. I went with red, different color, different build, just to make this gun as wacky and fun as possible. In the episode after that, we put on the bolt catch. Today we are doing the bolt catch, and for that, I went with Q. I like Kevin, Brittingham, and Q, and all the crazy stuff they build. So I went with theirs. It is the Balanced Bolt Catch, or BBC. And as you can see here, it is a little different from standard AR bolt catch. Usually on a regular catch, you just have a button to disengage, to release the bolt, whereas this one you have a button to help assist in locking the bolt as well. And I believe that's where we left off. So in this next video that I'm not able to share, was actually a pretty big step. It kind of ended up being a 3-in-1. My main goal today is installing the trigger. But in order to install the trigger, that also involves messing with the safety, and installing the safety also involves the grip, because that's where you house the detent pin and spring for the safety that fits into the trigger. And yeah, stick around. Let's see if I can figure this out. So, anywho, that's about where we stand with that. Again, the series isn't dead. I'm gonna keep it up just because, I don't know, I like sharing this journey with you guys, and I want to continue to do so. We'll have to do it in a different way. Also, the Workbench series was never intended to just be about this. I've got some other things on the way. But first, I have to go pack because me and Bayou Ballistics are once again going on a road trip. Though it's not to San Antonio this time. It's someplace a little more special, a little more near and dear to my heart. But I guess you'll have to stick around and find out. Because, oh my god, I'm out of Mountain Dew. I can't sign off. Hold that thought. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you. I'll see you next time. Also, I guess I forgot to mention, just for kind of a congruency thing, every time I did a build video here, I wore my original Demolition shirt. It's my first bunker branding purchase. But I guess since the layout is changing, so should the shirt. So, without further ado, ta-da! Same shirt. I just bought a new one because it was old and worn. It's one of my favorite shirts. Anywho, bye again. Anywho, this segment doesn't normally have outtakes, but since you stuck to the end, might as well. Here's a sleep-deprived me trying to figure out how to start the video. Enjoy! Hello to all the beautiful peoples this morning. I am losing my mind because I stayed up till 5:30 a.m. and I don't know what to do. What is up, you sexy YouTube... Wait, that one's taken. Hi, everyone. Nope. Today we're going to talk about... No. What up, chuckle fucks? Not me. I need some energy. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Yep, that's a video, not a picture. Let's try again, boy. And maybe there's a girl or two, who knows. Don't want you to be left out if you are here. Hey guys, welcome back to the Workbench. That's right, it's time for another update on our AR build. Yep, that's what I get. Hey guys, welcome back to the Workbench. Today, we're going to continue on working on our build. There's a horse in the middle of the fucking road. Never have I ever. No owner, no person, just a horse that had to have gotten out. I was making this whole sequence as a joke, I'm not gonna lie, but it played a joke on me.